Welcome to the deep dive. So you've sent over a bunch of interesting material, all focused on how this product, NuviaLab Sugar Control, is being marketed.
That's right. We've got website content, looks like from a few different languages even.
Yeah, exactly. And our goal here is, well, to really dig into that marketing angle. How are they presenting it? What are the key messages they're pushing to potential buyers?
Precisely. We're looking at this purely from a marketing analysis perspective today. How is NuviaLab Sugar Control positioned based on these materials? Not about whether it works, but how they say it works.
Got it. Okay, so dive right in.
Mhm.
Who's the target audience here? It seems pretty clear they're talking to people worried about high blood sugar, hyperglycemia.
Absolutely. They frame high blood sugar right away as a first warning sign. They list the symptoms, the frequent urination, thirst, feeling weak.
Dehydration, too. They paint a picture of discomfort, definitely.
And they don't shy away from the serious stuff either. They mention dangerous complications, even organ damage. It's quite a stark warning.
That's a strong emotional hook, isn't it? Identify the fear.
And then present the solution. Exactly. They bring in NuviaLab Sugar Control as this innovative food supplement designed to help stabilize blood sugar levels. That's the core promise tied to that initial fear.
Right. And the benefits they list seem pretty broad, actually. It's not just about blood sugar, is it?
No, it's wider. The main things they advertise are, okay, regulating blood glucose, yes, but also reducing appetite, helping with weight management, and supporting normal metabolism.
Okay, those seem connected.
They are, but then they add more. Things like improving mood, making weight loss easier, getting rid of sweet cravings, even boosting immunity. It's quite a package deal they're suggesting.
And this is where they really start focusing on the ingredients, trying to give it that scientific backing, right? Like with GS4, PLOS, and momortison.
Absolutely. That's a key part of the marketing narrative. Take GS4 PLOS, the Gurmar extract. First thing they do is highlight the Hindi name, Gurmar, meaning sugar destroyer.
That's memorable.
Very. And then they bring in clinical studies claiming they show a reduced dependence on insulin and effects on blood sugar before and after meals. That idea of reducing dependence on insulin is powerful messaging.
And they give study details. I think I saw something about participant numbers.
They do. They mention a study comparing 37 people on just insulin versus 27 on insulin plus their GS4 capsules. Using those numbers adds a layer of seeming legitimacy.
Right, makes it sound very concrete.
And they highlight conclusions like beta cell regeneration, better blood glucose control, and maybe delaying complications. These are big claims, clearly designed to build trust.
Okay, and then there's the other one, momortison from Bitter Melon.
Yes, Momordica curantia. Again, using the scientific name, they claim it can stimulate insulin secretion by regenerating beta cells and help the liver take up glucose.
So the idea is it helps your body make more insulin by, like, repairing the cells.
That seems to be the implication, yes. A very appealing idea for many people. And again, they use statistics from trials, significant reductions in glucose, hypoglycemic effect in up to 86% of cases, better glucose tolerance in 73%.
Wow, those are high percentages they're throwing out there.
They are very persuasive numbers presented as fact.
And it doesn't stop there, does it? There's a whole list of other ingredients. Cinnamon and bark, white mulberry.
Right, it's like building a case ingredient by ingredient. Cinnamon linked to lowering blood glucose and fat burning. White mulberry for sugar and carbohydrate metabolism, lipid metabolism too.
Green tea extract as well.
Yep, green tea leaf extract, specifically mentioning the 40% EGCG. They link that to regulating blood sugar, weight reduction, and antioxidant activity.
And alpha-lipoic acid, ALA.
For increasing insulin sensitivity, improving glycogen metabolism, and again, regulating blood sugar. They're hitting that blood sugar point from multiple angles with different ingredients.
That's almost overwhelming. Then chromium, vitamin B6, zinc.
Exactly. Chromium for curbing appetite, especially for sweets, stabilizing blood glucose, balancing lipid metabolism. Vitamin B6 for the nervous system, energy, glycogen synthesis, and zinc for carbohydrate metabolism, cognitive function, immune support.
So the overall marketing message seems to be, look at all these things working together.
Precisely. A comprehensive, multi-ingredient approach.
And they're not shy about claiming leadership. That undisputed #1 line is pretty bold.
Very bold. Undisputed #1 for people who value proper glycemia. It aims to just shut down comparison. They back it, sort of, by mentioning recent studies and combining the effects of momortison for glucose and Gurmar for appetite.
It's all about projecting confidence and superiority.
Definitely. And they add social proof, too, with that statistic. 96% of our customers are satisfied.
96%. That's incredibly high.
Oh.
A single number aimed at building trust quickly.
It suggests widespread user approval, which can be very convincing for someone on the fence.
Okay, let's look at the FAQ section. Does it add much new or mostly reinforce these points?
It mainly reinforces comprehensive care for sugar levels, maintaining glucose, metabolism, hormones, fatigue, weight control via appetite. It hits all those notes again.
But there's one specific claim in there that jumps out.
Ah, yes. The claim that it does not cause any side effects and is completely safe and effective, that's a very direct statement addressing a common concern.
That feels like a very strong claim for any supplement.
It is. They also lay out the practical details. Dosage, 2 capsules daily. Package size, 60 caps, a month's supply. And shipping info, quick, domestic, international available, making it easy to buy.
Right. But then we get to the disclaimers. This is important, isn't it?
Crucial. They state the effects are due to the properties of the product's ingredients. They specifically attribute blood glucose regulation to Gurmar, green tea, chromium.
And appetite and weight control to Gurmar again.
Exactly. So they link claims to ingredients, but then comes the standard stuff.
The FDA disclaimer. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration.
Correct. And this product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. That's the legal necessity.
And the advice to consult a doctor if you're already on medication, like insulin or hypoglycemic.
Yes. So they make strong marketing claims, but cover themselves legally. It's a balancing act.
What about the terms of use? Any marketing insights there?
Well, it confirms the direct-to-consumer model. Orders primarily via the website 24/7. They need your contact info, which is standard, but likely also used for their own marketing follow-up.
And delivery times are mentioned.
Around 7 working days, standard stuff. But the interesting bit is the prohibition of purchase for resale.
Ah, so they really want to control the sales channel. No third-party sellers.
Seems that way. Keeps the brand, image, and customer relationship directly under their control.
And finally, the privacy policy. Anything notable for marketing?
It emphasizes user privacy, collecting data for orders, support, but also explicitly mentions marketing of their own services. And it outlines user rights over their data. Standard practice, but important for building trust, especially selling directly online.
Okay, so wrapping this up.
Yeah.
The marketing playbook here seems pretty clear.
Yeah, I think so. You've got highlighting the fear around high blood sugar, presenting NuviaLab as a multi-benefit solution,
Using specific ingredients and mentions of studies to build scientific credibility.
adding social proof with that high satisfaction rate, and controlling the whole process through a direct-to-consumer website model.
It's a very focused strategy.
It really is. The core seems to be projecting this image of a scientifically validated, comprehensive, and safe solution.
Does make you pause and think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How all those pieces, the warnings, the ingredient deep dives, the satisfaction claim, the direct sales approach work together to build a persuasive case.
Definitely. I think the way they weave together the clinical sounding details about specific ingredients like GS4, PLUS, and amortison with the broader health concerns is particularly strategic. It aims to give that feeling of, there's real science here.
So a final thought for everyone listening.
Yeah.
Consider that blend. How does the mix of scientific sounding information and persuasive marketing language land with you? And how does knowing it's sold directly impact how you see the whole pitch? It's certainly a revealing look at how products in this space are marketed.